Hey everyone, Trent here. Welcome to the Comics Vault, and we have a new comic series that debuted today. It's an Elseworlds tale by comics writer extraordinaire who's made a huge name for himself in DC through writing Injustice and Injustice 2, Mr. Tom Taylor. And we are back with DCeased, which is a tale about a zombie apocalypse that has befallen the DC universe. This is an out-of-continuity tale, so he's got free reign to do what he wants with any particular character, and he does not disappoint in this very first issue with a last splash page that will keep you guessing as to what's going to happen in the subsequent 5 issues to follow. This is a very fun book. Tom Taylor, he knows how to write the DC characters. He has done it so well through Injustice, and this book does so much to really improve on that, because he's not got the editorial restrictions that the current Rebirth continuity has, and that really shines. The interesting lineup that he's got, it's a very classic lineup for the Justice League, where they're going up against Darkseid, who's already done the invasion of Earth, and he's got what he wants, which is the key to figuring out the anti-life equation. What makes this issue special and different from other kind of zombie tales is just how neatly it fits in the DC universe, and it's done through modern technology. We see Darkseid combine the anti-life equation that he has with Cyborg on Apocalypse, and it leads to some really interesting moments, and the demise of Darkseid, which is done awesomely. And before the demise is done, because Cyborg is a host of the anti-life equation now, but it's a corrupted version due to the interference of another character from the New Gods Fourth World series, the Black Racer, he's sent back to Earth, and it's linked through all the technology, which is how this devastating event comes to pass, and it's fantastic fun. The art is done by Trevor Hairsine and Stefano Gaudinio on pages 1 to 6 and 15 to 26, which is the main story arc on Earth. And my favorite section in particular is done by James Harron on pages 7 to 14, which takes place on Apocalypse. This is where the trusting contrast in styles, I actually really enjoyed it. I'm not normally a fan of having multiple artists in a single issue, but seeing the difference between Darkseid on Earth and Darkseid on Apocalypse, the colors that were done by Rain Burrito were fantastic, and they contrasted really well. So let's have a look at the art. This is an example of the art on Earth, and you can see it's kind of got that heavier, darker colors, but then once we go to Apocalypse, we see more of a fourth worldy type of style come through. More vibrant colors, heavy inks, and everything just has a lot more jagged edges and shapes, more square features and rounded features, much like Kirby's art, and it fits really well. We get some really ominous colors that emphasize the horror that we're seeing, and I think it plays really well. And we get to see Darkseid in his classic monster form, which I love. I've never been a fan of the humanoid Darkseid, but seeing that and then having a Darkseid scratch and tear at his face and then explode, it's fantastic. I really enjoyed this issue. It's going to be a really fun ride. It's going to be a great story. Tom Taylor, he handles the different characters well. He has banter between the various League members and the characters that don't even get the main focus. Like, for example, Black Canary and Green Arrow, they all feel like they're going to play a significant role within the team. Like, obviously, Batman is going to play a prominent role. Superman will, and Wondy. But there's enough attention to the minor characters that you never know who's going to make it out alive, who's not. So this is a really fun first issue. Some really great art to support a really fun story. And I know there may be zombie fatigue with The Walking Dead going on, and Marvel Zombies and all those other type of zombie books that have come out, but this feels fresh and different purely because of the contemporary nature of it, incorporating technology, and just that it's taken so much DC lore and put it into the story. I'm really enjoying it, and I think Tom Taylor is the perfect writer for this. I just wish DC would feel more confident to put him onto an actual event in continuity, because he knows how to handle these characters fantastically, and that's why he's one of my favorite writers always going forth. So yeah, check it out. There's an awesome horror variant going around as well. So that's by Yasmin Putri. You won't regret it. It's fantastic, and it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see where the next 5 issues go, especially after the final splash page, which involves Batsy and the Bat family. So yeah, Let me know your thoughts on DCeased in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you disagree with? I'm always happy to have a chat. Follow my handles at Fortress Nerds on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and talk to me about your latest comics and what you picked up, and give me some feedback on the video. We're trying out different formats for this. And anyway, I'm Trent. You're watching the Fortress Comics Vault.